Aisha always believed that love meant understanding each other without words. When she married Hamza, she thought marriage would be a smooth road, two hearts walking side by side, forever agreeing, forever smiling. But real life had other plans. The first year of their marriage was quiet, not peaceful, just quiet. Conversations were short, smiles were fewer. Small misunderstandings slowly turned into heavy silences. Hamza worked long hours, returning home tired, while Aisha spent her days alone, waiting for a warmth that felt distant. One evening, after another cold dinner, Aisha finally spoke. "Hamza, do you ever feel like we're becoming strangers?" Hamza looked up, surprised. He wanted to say no. He wanted to say everything was fine. But honesty weighed heavier. "Sometimes, yes," he replied. That night, Aisha cried silently in her prayer mat. She didn't complain to people. She complained only to Allah. "Ya Allah," she whispered, "I don't want a perfect marriage. I just want a peaceful one." Days passed, and the distance didn't disappear overnight. Arguments came about money, time, expectations. There were moments when both thought of giving up. After all, walking away felt easier than fixing what was broken. But something stopped them. One Friday, Hamza attended Jummah prayer after a long time. The imam said something that pierced his heart. Marriage is not tested in happiness, it is tested in patience. The strongest bond is the one that survives discomfort for the sake of Allah. Hamza went home different that day. Not loud, not dramatic, just intentional. That night, he sat beside Aisha and said softly, "I haven't been the husband you deserve, but I don't want to lose you. Let's try, properly this time, for Allah." Aisha looked at him, tears filling her eyes. She nodded. That nod was not weakness, it was strength. They began again, not by changing each other, but by changing themselves. Hamza started coming home earlier when he could. Aisha stopped expecting him to read her silence and learned to speak her heart gently. They prayed together, even when they were upset, especially when they were upset. Some days were still heavy. They disagreed, they failed, but they didn't walk away. Aisha learned that love is not always poetry. Sometimes love is cooking dinner when your heart is tired. Sometimes it is staying quiet to avoid hurting words. Sometimes it is making dua for your spouse when you are angry with them. Hamza learned that being a man wasn't about control, it was about responsibility, about kindness, about remembering that his wife was an amanah from Allah. Years passed. Their marriage was not perfect, but it was strong. One evening, sitting together after Maghrib, Aisha smiled and said, "Do you remember when we almost gave up?" Hamza smiled back, "Yes, and I'm glad we didn't." They realized something important. Marriage isn't two perfect people. It's two imperfect souls choosing patience over pride. Islam never promised a marriage without pain. It promised reward for those who endure with sabr. Aisha and Hamza understood now. Love doesn't end when problems begin. Love ends when patience ends. And theirs didn't.